Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a short Q&A and then a come with me to my dressage lesson. I wanted to thank you guys all so much for the massive response on my story, for giving me questions for the Q&A. I'm going to keep it quite brief, I'm not going to do all of them because otherwise the video is going to be too long. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in and then we'll go from there. So for the first question, and I think it has to be the one that was most asked, is how is Olive and what are my plans with her in the future? So Olive is doing great. She's just had her second birthday on the 13th of July. She's now 16.1 hands, so she's going to be a big girl when she's older. But then again, I'm quite tall, so I need something bigger. But my plans with her are for her to be my next dressage horse. Obviously, we'll know a bit better when she's backed. But yeah, that's the plan. My next most asked question was how many horses do I have? So I currently only have 3. Well, I say only, it's quite a lot. So I have Phoebe, who's the OG. She was my first ever horse, and I'll never part with her. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever part with any of them. But Phoebe was the number 1, and then I bred out of her, and she gave me Olive, who's the 2-year-old, the one with the spotty legs. And then I have George, who I've had for about 2 years now. So yeah, he's my main competition and dressage horse. So the next question is, will I be breaking Olive in myself? The plan is to, yes, I want to do that. I would ideally like to be the first person to sit on her. But at the end of the day, if I need help, I'm not going to say no to help. But yeah, the plan is to try and break her myself. But I've been doing a bit of groundwork with her, a bit of lunging here and there. And she has thrown some serious shapes, so it could be interesting trying to stay on. But yeah, I think she'll be a good girl. But yeah, the plan is to break her in myself. So my final question is, what is the plan with Phoebe? Is she now retired, and do I plan to do any more dressage with her? So yes, in short, she is retired, well, semi-retired. Unfortunately, she's got another tendon injury, which has meant that she's completely out of work. But the plan is to let her rest, let her have the time that she needs to recover. She's getting better each time I see her, and she's quite happy living in a field, in a herd. So ideally, I'd like to do dressage with her again, but you know, she doesn't owe me anything, and she's quite happy doing what she's doing at the moment. So fingers crossed she comes right, but it's not the end of the world if she doesn't. Right, that's enough talking now. Let's go get George in. Now he's all ready to go. Let's go get him on the trailer. There you go. We've just made a fantastic discovery that Amy has blocked her boyfriend in and taken her car keys with her. So we're now, with horse in tow, having to drive past her house so we can give the keys to her boyfriend so he can go and play golf. Good one.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So the key issue has now been rectified and we are now on our way to our lesson, but the problem is we're now late. So I hope my instructor doesn't mind starting a little bit later. Squeeze my giant hoof into the boot. There we go. For the lesson, we're going to work on probably getting his back up and engaging his quarters a bit more. We need to build his back end up. He's got a weakness over his back and his bum. George, really? So yeah, I'd say that's probably the goal for the lesson. Strap him in. Hey, what do you see? No, I was extremely tired in that. He was a very good boy. He's literally barely even sweaty. He's so fit. Hey? Let's have a look at you. Oh my god.
Got soup.
So we've just left the lesson now, on our way back, but we're making a quick pit stop at Mackey's. But the lesson was really good. Learned a lot about flexing his pole and getting him to unlock his neck, because he uses his neck against me quite a lot. And so getting him with just a tiny little finger movement to flex his pole left and then flex his pole right, and then even so small that you couldn't see me doing it. So it's a work in progress, but I feel like we really got it at the end. Like, he was carrying himself, he went soft in his neck, he was really supple. So definitely a fantastic lesson. I'm really pleased with him. He was so relaxed as well, which is unheard of for him. He's usually a bit of a live wire, but no, had a really good lesson. We've literally had to park in a petrol station so Amy could get some McDonald's. Thank God he's such a patient boy. Good boy, George. Right. So my go-to Mackey's order, for anyone that is actually even interested in this. People might be. Might be, yeah. Few and far between. Always double cheeseburger. You cannot beat a double cheeseburger. And apple pie. But if I'm feeling a bit adventurous, sometimes I give myself a Big Mac.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Boy. So that does actually bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me as much as I enjoyed filming it. But yeah, let me know if you like this type of content, whether you want to see more of it, or if there's anything else you guys would like to see. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next time.